Hey there YouTube lovers, my name is BB8 and today I am going to talk about something I haven't really been hearing a lot of people talk about, and that is why I think making a Fortnite movie would be a bad idea. I've had this topic in my head for quite a while now, with a lot of fake trailers for a Fortnite movie popping up on YouTube. And you know what? I need to get this video out soon before Epic Games gets any ideas to even make this movie. Because if I'm being honest, I think it's for the best that Fortnite never gets a movie adaptation out of it. I was mainly triggered to do this video because of what Shay Frillis had done with Smash Brothers and why he thinks it's not a good idea to make a Smash Brothers movie, and I feel that way with a Fortnite movie as well. And now there is a lot of reasons why I think a Fortnite movie would not work, and this is what this video is for. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? As you already know, Fortnite is stacked with crossovers and collaborations. That is what makes Fortnite such an engaging game, but translating it into a movie, on the other hand, would be a different argument. Imagine if you were trying to enjoy the story of a movie, but all of a sudden you're constantly slapped with cameos from other games and movies throughout the movie, overshadowing the story. And I could potentially see that being a major issue with a Fortnite movie being made. As if the movie goes exactly like this. You know, Batman? He's in Fortnite. You know, Star Wars? It's in Fortnite. You know, Master Chief? He's in Fortnite. You know, Marshmallow? He's in Fortnite. You get the idea. And that's the biggest question that's been wandering around my head. Would a Fortnite movie even have a functioning story, or would it serve as a 2-hour-long advert for Fortnite just to showcase what brands they have a part of the game without any care put into the story whatsoever? I'm not saying that I have a bias towards crossover movies, because there are still crossover movies I actually enjoy, like Ready Player One, Free Guy, Wreck-It Ralph, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Heck, I'm one of the rare few who liked Space Jam 2. It's not a perfect movie, but it's fun. But making a Fortnite movie without making the movie feel like a feature-length advert may be a bit tricky. Not just because it would lack story, but also, another problem with making a Fortnite movie is overexposing viewers to pop culture references. I'm not gonna lie, Fortnite uses areas all over pop culture that can't be escaped, such as TikTok dances and emotes, as well as concerts. And with nearly every corner of entertainment being represented in Fortnite, it works out just fine as a game, but I don't think it would translate very well onto the big screen. And I have a feeling that audiences will feel fatigued with this movie being a pop culture overload within the first 10 minutes of the movie, and a Fortnite movie would just become a huge piece of clutter if that was actually the case. The thing is, video game movies need to have something that stands out in the market, and I don't think that a Fortnite movie would have the right amount of spark for that. Unlike the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, which do contain loads of pop culture references, but the movies still worked because they weren't overstuffed with pop culture references. A movie adaptation of Fortnite would definitely struggle to get attention of any form of audiences, especially those who've already experienced the story through live events, which does make it more difficult to figure out what a Fortnite movie would even be about. One of the biggest hurdles when it comes to making a Fortnite movie would be its budget. Think about it. With the amount of crossover characters, music, and CGI that would be used in the movie, it's not gonna be cheap. That's the thing. And if a Fortnite movie ends up being live action, that's gonna make the budget problem even worse, because high quality CGI does not come cheap. And that alone would cost hundreds of millions, especially with how many crossover characters would be CGI'd into the movie and not an actual person in costume. The cast would also be another problem, since The film would contain characters that are already in Fortnite, like Jonesy, as well as crossover cameos, not only for the actor to reprise their roles from the respective movies they were from, but there's also licensing fees to take into consideration as well, like Marvel, Star Wars, and gaming icons. And if this movie was made by Warner Brothers, licensing for DC characters wouldn't be an issue, but everything else would make it expensive. And the music, on other hand, Fortnite has hosted a ton of live music events featuring popular and well-known artists throughout the music industry, like Marshmello, The Weeknd, Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, and Metallica, with the list going on. So fans would expect a Fortnite movie to feature songs from those artists, and securing the rights to those songs in the movie's soundtrack would skyrocket the budget of the movie. And now we get to the elephant in the room, the marketing. The marketing could go any way, since Fortnite could just promote the movie inside the game. And it's not just promoting within the game itself, it's also the amount of social media campaigns and TV adverts for the movie as well. And by the time that the movie is finished, the budget would be so bloated that even if it crossed something by the likes of $600 million in the box office, it still wouldn't be able to make its money back. Which does bring us to how much the movie would cost to make if it was to happen. If we assume that Avatar level CGI is used for a Fortnite movie to ensure that the movie would look good visually, the cost of the visuals would likely cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's look at Endgame as a prime example of this. That movie cost $350 million to make. And that was a superhero film within a universe that was established in 2008. And there was no issue with character licensing, because apart from Spider-Man, they had the legal rights to use them in the movie. But Fortnite, on the other hand, has never had a movie before, and considering that they don't own the legal rights to all those characters that have appeared as skins, it would bring up the costs, regardless if the characters are digital or practical. And there's also the cast and the licensing fees to consider as well, since you would need a fair mix of A-listers and unknowns to pull this off, especially if they got actors to reprise their roles from their own franchises, such as Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, for example. So having 50 A-listers in the same movie would probably cost hundreds of millions to even pull off. The music rights for the music that is already in Fortnite to get used in the movie would be expensive as well. And when you look at all factors such as the movie's marketing, production, and distribution costs, I could potentially see this being like one of the most expensive movies of all time, and earning the title of the most expensive movie of all time just for it to bomb in the box office would make the idea of a Fortnite movie too risky to even make in the first place. And this is a major reason why a Fortnite movie should never be made. So after looking at all of these aspects, would a Fortnite movie work? The answer is no. A Fortnite movie would be a bad idea and too risky to even happen. And while Fortnite's popularity has led to a number of crossovers and collabs over the years, it may sound like a cash grab of a movie instead of feeling like a movie that would actually feel like something associated with the Fortnite brand. For starters, a Fortnite movie would likely function as a 2-hour-long advert for Fortnite rather than a functioning movie, since it would put cameos and brand recognition first and not the actual story. And what works in Fortnite may not possibly work in a movie, and especially with the licensing fees, CGI, and music rights that they would have to go through to pull off, would probably make this one of the most expensive movies to ever exist. And Fortnite just works better as a game because it constantly evolves, engaging players in multiple ways that I don't think a movie could replicate the success and popularity of Fortnite over the years. And given that there is potential for the movie to be bloated and expensive, I just think it's for the best that a Fortnite movie never happens and they just stick to the game. And in my opinion, I don't think a Fortnite movie would work, depending on the execution, and this could potentially do more harm than good to the Fortnite brand, especially if the movie bombs in the box office with how much it costs to make. So guys, what did you think of my thoughts on why a Fortnite movie would not work? And I want to hear from you. Do you think a Fortnite movie is a bad idea, or do you think it's an idea that would actually work? So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss another video like this one in the future. And I will see you all in a future video. BB8 out.